smartphone devices that users are using. It'll use that GPS functionality to default to a location. You can use your finger to modify the location, or you can click on this text field to enter a specific address if you like. So we'll click Done. We'll go back, and next we're going to click Issue Title, which is where the service requests are listed. You see here the service requests that are listed. Again, there's 14 distinct, and a 15th, that's the other category. We're going to walk through a pothole. Pothole is right here on the bottom. We click that. The next is a description. Each service request has a couple of different pieces of information that we ask you for. You can see that the pothole has two. Answer question 1, answer question 2, and if there's any additional information that you'd like to provide, you can type that in using this free text field. So we'll click Done. Now every user has the option of telling us what they're seeing with a picture. So you can upload that by taking a picture at the time that you're filling out the service request, or you can upload a photo from your gallery. You see both those options here. Now you can see that the picture has been uploaded to the draft service request that we've got going. The next action rather, is to hit Submit. And here you're presented with an option either to save this draft, to come back at a later time and finish it, or you can submit it right now to our 311 system, which will create a workflow for our departments. So we'll click Submit, and after doing so, you'll get a message here saying that the report was submitted successfully. So next, we'll just go through briefly what our new website looks like. And while that's being loaded, I'll just illustrate the extent of the change that we've gone through here at 311. What you see on this whiteboard was the previous version of the 311 website before Mayor Parker asked us to begin to retool 311. And you can see that it's not particularly engaging. It required the citizen to know a lot about how the city itself was organized internally, and we've changed that over to what we'll see here on the screen. So the most prominent feature that you see, thank you Jackie Smith, and the planning department, is the service request map tool. And what this tool depicts with red dots and blue dots, the red dots illustrate service requests that 311 has received either through a phone call, an email submission, a submission from our website, or via the app. All the red dots are open service requests, and you can see when you scroll over them and click, you can see the SR number, the date that it was created, the specific address or intersection associated with it. The blue dots represent service requests that have been completed within the previous 7 days. So this is really a two-way communication device between us and the citizens. After you submit an SR via the app, or a phone call or an email or the website, you can come in here and see what the status is as you move forward over the next couple of days. And then lastly, we'll just talk about some resources that we've built into the homepage for the smartphone app users. They'll be in the lower left-hand corner of the homepage. You see that we've built a QR code that users can just take their smartphone, you open up a QR code reader that they have loaded on their device, take a picture of this QR code. That'll trigger a download of the appropriate version of the app to their smartphone. This is available, as the mayor said, on Android operating systems and the iPhone operating systems. We also have links to the App Store and the Google Play Market. And then below that, you'll see that we've got a smartphone app FAQ section. That'll take us to another page that's really a resource for the users. We have a demonstration video that'll take people through downloading the app, registering the app, submitting a service request via the app, and then using the map tool and the new functions of the website. We also have another QR code for people, and then we go through a number of different questions and answers that people may have on a frequent basis as they interact with us. And that is, that's pretty much everything there.
We're making it easier and easier for our citizens to tell us what we need to fix, what the problems are in neighborhoods. I want our only challenge to be, we have so many citizens active and engaged that it's hard for us to keep up with the requests, because that will mean that we really know what's going on in the communities and in neighborhoods. This is a really wonderful step forward. There's no excuse any longer for any citizen to feel that they can't convey to the city of Houston a problem in their neighborhood that needs attention. We are open to questions. These are the guys that helped design it, and the guys that will be making sure that we continue to improve as we go forward with community feedback. But I hope you will take note of, again, the men and women of 311 behind me who are working the phones answering questions from constituents as we speak. And you can see that we're tracking what's happening across the city. Questions?
How much faster do you all anticipate this allowing you to respond to problems? I understand it goes directly to the department.
Well, it goes to a central repository, so we will continue to track through 311, but it does also go directly to the departments. So who wants to speak for the?
Yeah, and the question was how long do we have to respond to the different?
No, how much more quickly do you anticipate these problems being fixed?
Well, I think we're going to have to get an idea first for how much usage there is. Like the mayor said, when we start to get an idea for what the conditions in the city of Houston are. Right now, you know, there is a deadline for each and every service request that comes in. You know, for example, a pothole, the deadline for that is 10 days. And all service requests have specific deadlines, and those will shortly be posted on our website as well.
And I'm sorry, just to be clear, by deadline you mean the time in which you should receive a response?
No, everything that we do, if you call in and say there's a pothole, if you call in and say there's a water main break, a sewer line break, we have internally a deadline to when we actually get out there and examine what's going on and try to respond to the citizen. And then we have another deadline where we fix